get ready with me while I tell you why you should never get your belly button pierced. I'm sure we've all seen this infamous TikTok on my spam. Yeah, basically I got sepsis and I almost died. So let me tell you the story time. If you don't know what sepsis is, it's basically an infection where chemicals are released into the bloodstream to fight the infection that you have. In my case, it was my belly button piercing. I got infected out of nowhere. It can cause multiple organs to fail and cause even death. So, I had my piercing for about 6 months and just woke up with the infection. I didn't take the piercing out though because I thought it would heal on its own like most infections do. And girl, let me tell you, this hurt so bad. Like, it was manageable with some Advil, but so red and was like literally oozing out. It obviously got to the point where I couldn't take the ring out anymore, so I was just kind of stuck with trying to heal it myself. Day 2 of the infection, I woke up kind of tired, didn't really think much of it. The next thing you know, like 2 hours into the day, worst headache of my life. Again, didn't think much of it, just thought I needed coffee. Got myself that coffee, couldn't drink it, had no appetite. All of a sudden, literally like this, 105 fever. I started by going to urgent care and they thought it was best if I go straight to the ER to get antibiotic fluids because they were saying my symptoms were most definitely from my belly button and not from anything else. They also wanted me to go there because obviously you can do CAT scans or whatever I did, I don't even know, to check if the infection has spread. But the ER unfortunately had me waiting 3 hours to just get in. Meanwhile, I had the worst pounding headache of my life. Sadly, my symptoms were getting worse during those 3 hours they had me waiting. I was dizzy, I had chills, couldn't even walk, could barely get into the ER, by the way. And for some reason, they didn't see me as a real concern, you know, as ERs don't, because it was busy on a Friday night. Most people don't know is the belly button has a direct line to the liver and kidneys, so when getting it pierced, it obviously takes a while to heal, but an infection can be serious, like mine was. And I'm not trying to scare anyone to not get a belly button piercing, because the thing is, so could have been prevented for me. I should have just took the piercing out at the first sign of redness and pus, but you know, girl wanted to save the piercing. And another very important thing is the ring I had in was a $10 ring from Amazon. Quality of jewelry is so important. Once I finally got into the ER, they surgically had to remove my belly button ring because it was so, like, the skin was over the belly button. So my belly button did get cut into, which was just a lovely experience. I did have a full-blown panic attack in the ER. At this point though, I did have a little bit of Advil in my system, but I was like throwing up pretty much everything. And they did numb me, which the shot hurt really bad, but you know, got me through it. My face was yellow, which was a very big sign of like kidneys, jaundice type vibe. And my stomach was also rock hard. Very key moment. Like there was so much bacteria built up in my stomach that I'm still taking antibiotics for right now. I did get treated with fluids and antibiotics just to find out in like 2 hours after they did blood work that it was in my bloodstream. More antibiotics came. I was having lower back pain and massive stomach pain at this point, so I was just like getting meds pumped into me, and my kidneys were at really high risk. And there was no ER rooms open, so I was literally sitting in a chair, wasn't able to lay down, thinking I was gonna die. I was able to go home that night because they were able to like get my fever down, but I was supposed to come back either way for more fluids the next day and like liquid antibiotics. Then so kindly my body decided to wake me up with another 106-degree fever. But you know, that went on for another 2 days, and now a week later I am back and better than ever and still alive. So safe to say I'm never getting my belly button pierced again, because it's closed now. If you have your belly button pierced or you're thinking about it, don't let this scare you or stop you, because the chances of this are actually so low, especially if you get it pierced by a professional and you have quality jewelry in. That is my bad for a $10 piercing that probably had toxic metals in it. And for all the people saying that I didn't clean it, every day, girl. Now I can say I have a war story. Stay safe out there.